Hello everyone, welcome to Kensington Eikaiwa's English conversation video for Rich and Famous, which is a new lesson that we have as of this date, which is 24th of August. Today I have with me Jamie. So how are you today, Jamie?
Hello, I'm great today, Danny. Thank you. Yourself?
I'm okay. I think I'm a little under the weather. Yeah, I might be getting a bit sick. I'm not sure, but we'll see.
Oh no.
I'm all right otherwise.
Maybe working too hard.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But today we're going to talk about being rich and famous. And today's class will be using the second conditional form of grammar to make kind of a basic conversation about being rich and famous. Second conditional will be, if you were nani-nani, what would you do? And for level 2 and 3, we'll have a much more complex discussion, but that is for a different video. Today's one is level 1 and 2. So I guess the first question for you, Jamie, is do you want to be rich?
Yeah, I would like to be rich.
All right. Why?
Because I think being rich would just make me worry less. If I was comfortable with money, it would be one less thing to think about.
Okay. So
yeah,
it would make your life easy, I guess, or easier.
Easier. I don't know if it would be easy, but easier.
Okay. I guess if you were rich if it was tax-free money, it would be easier.
Danny, please don't mention tax.
Okay, sure. How about, do you want to be famous?
No, not really.
Why not?
I don't think I want to be recognized or known by everyone. I think it's not natural. Actually, I've been teaching in Fukuoka for a long time. And I've also been drinking in Fukuoka for a long time. So sometimes I feel famous.
Oh, okay. So you feel locally famous.
Locally famous. I can't go anywhere without Jamie Sensei. So
that's true. When we go out, everyone recognizes you.
Yes, they do.
Which is quite interesting. Nobody knows me because I don't go out. So
maybe that's the best way.
Yeah. I guess. Do you know any rich people?
Yeah, I do. I mean, in the past, I've had some quite wealthy students. Some of my students have been rather wealthy business owners, doctors who have their own clinic, and people who have been, for example, married to sports players and things like that. So yeah, I think I know some. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. How about you?
I don't know any rich people. I don't really know any rich people. We've had some students who are fairly wealthy, business owners and things like that. So I guess they're rich. Yeah. But I've never really personally known someone who is like super rich.
I have a friend of a friend who is rather wealthy and lives on, I think it's 2nd Avenue in New York, and spends a lot of his time just traveling the world. But I don't really know him very well. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. So I guess going into second conditionals, if you were rich, what would you buy?
What would I buy? Well, I don't own a house. Actually,
I don't own a house.
I don't own a house. I rent a house. So I would probably buy a house or two. Maybe in Japan, and then some overseas, I think. I also don't own a car, so I might buy something like that. How about yourself?
If I were rich, I would probably buy a house.
Yeah.
Just nothing special, really. I'm not interested in a huge house. I don't know what I would do with that space. So I would buy just a normal house in Japan.
Yep.
Not Australia, because you have to be ultra rich to buy a house in Australia.
Prices are high in Australia now, yeah.
Very, very high, yeah. But in Japan, I would buy a house, maybe invest some of my money, and just leave the rest as savings, I guess. I don't know. I'm very happy with just like natto, coffee, and chicken and eggs.
All right. So you don't need to be rich.
No, I don't. I'm not really a wealth guy, though. As you said, it would make me more comfortable.
Yeah.
It would just make things more secure, I guess.
Yeah. I think, if we're talking super rich, then, terribly sorry, I probably would stop working.
Oh, yeah, me too.
And, I've worked for a long time, and I think I would spend a lot of my time overseas, maybe in tropical places where there's spicy food and, cold beer, and I would probably just be rather happy doing that.
Yeah. If I were ultra rich, I would also not work. But I think I would still teach English and maybe do things like that, but more on a voluntary kind of thing because it's enjoyable.
Well, yeah, I would have to find something to do because I don't have so many hobbies particularly. So if I stopped working, I would need something to fill up my time.
Yeah, I think it's really important, actually. How about famous? If you were really famous, you went viral on YouTube, for example, what would you do?
If I went viral on YouTube, I would probably get straight off YouTube and get off every kind of social media. I don't really want to be famous. I feel like being famous is like I said, maybe unnatural and a little bit stressful. How about you?
If I were famous, what would I do? I would move countries.
Yep.
I would move countries so I can reset. Because I don't like the idea of being famous. I like the idea of having a good reputation.
Yeah.
I think that's really important. But like you said, I don't think it's natural to have so much fame. And it's very stressful, I think.
I wouldn't mind a couple of years of fame.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of years of fame where everybody loves you and you're at your peak and you've got adoration, people adore you. But I think a couple of years would be okay, and then that would be enough for me.
Yeah. If I were single, then being famous would probably be a lot more fun.
I can imagine that.
Yeah. Too. And I guess last question, if you were both rich and famous, how would you use your money?
Ooh, rich and famous. I suppose if I'm rich and famous, then it would kind of be my duty to use the money for good. It would have to be for charity or to help people or something like that. I suppose it would have to be used for good. But it's very difficult to imagine being rich and famous, actually, I think.
It is, actually.
Yeah, you could use it for yourself or you could use it to do some good. So I suppose doing good would be the best answer.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right. So that's all we've got for today. So thank you very much for listening, and thank you for the conversation, Jamie.
Thank you very much, Danny.
All right. So have a good week and day, and enjoy the bright summer days of red hot fire in hell. It's very, very hot. Thank
you so much, Danny.
All right.
Everybody, thank you for watching.
See you in class.
Yep.
Bye-bye.